Welcome to the Sports Minute. If you like the video this evening, please come in and share it. Please subscribe to my page, the Sports Minute, here on YouTube, Vincent Turner 560. Tonight video, we're going to talk about the Dallas Cowboys team preview 2025. I'm a diehard Dallas Cowboys fan. Been a fan ever since I was 6 years old. Back in the days of Bob Hayes, Dandy Don Meredith, Don Perkins, Bob Lilly, Super Bowls back in the 70s, Roger Staubach, Tony Hill, Tony Dorsett. So I'm a diehard Dallas Cowboys fan. But you know what? It's been since 1996 since the Cowboys have won the Super Bowl. Their record during that time is 251 and 217. They've had a 5-13 playoff record. And most of all, I want to tell you the coaches they've had, from Chan Galen, Dave Campo, Bill Parcells, Wade Phillips, Jason Garrett, and Mike McCartney. And it just seemed like yesterday. Now they got a new coach in Brian Schottenheimer. His first time ever being an NFL coach. But I'm gonna tell you, being a Cowboys fan, I'm always always got a positive outlook on my face. I always go into every year thinking Super Bowl because of the royalty, the history of winning 5 Super Bowls with some of the greatest players that ever played the game. So this season, I'm going to go in with the same expectations. I expect the Dallas Cowboys are going to bounce back from a 5-12 record last season. And it starts with their quarterback, Dak Prescott. He missed 9 games last year. In 5 seasons, he's missed 26 games. But I'm not so much worried about him playing during the regular season. It's the playoffs that he has to play at a championship level. When he came into the league in 2015, he kind of saved the Cowboys organization because remember, Tony Romo was hurt. But since then, Dak is being the highest paid player in the game right now, $60 million a year. And you know what? You're getting older, Dak Prescott. So it's time for you to take the Cowboys beyond the divisional rounds of the playoffs and get them to the Super Bowl. And you have the ability to do that. The running game has to be at a playoff level. I like what they did in the offseason. You brought Javonte Williams over from Denver. If he can bounce back of the injuries he had in Denver, I think he's going to be a pretty good back. We got Miles Sanders, who a couple of seasons ago was a pretty good back with the Philadelphia Eagles. And then we drafted a young man out of Texas, Go Horns, Jadon Blue. One thing he has 4.2 speed. Now, the strength of the Cowboys is at the receiver position. I didn't think when we took him out of Oklahoma, C.D. Lamb was going to be, at this period of his career, one of the top 3 receivers in the game. But last year, 101 receptions, almost 1,200 yards, and 11 TDs. He's right there in that top 3, Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase. But what I feel comfortable about and what I feel excited about, he's got a legitimate number 2 guy who can be a number 1 on other teams, George Pickens. Now, I know he didn't get along in Pittsburgh. Some people say he was over the top, but I'm looking at the time he was in Pittsburgh, 62 receptions on the year, 1,006 yards he averaged, and 4 touchdowns in 3 seasons. Team him up with C.D. Lamb, you might have Jamar Chase and T. Higgins too in the offensive line. This is going to be the key to the Cowboys offense going to another level. I love the draft pick in the first round of Tyler Book out of the University of Alabama. And I love the fact that Tyler Smith is playing at a high level out of Tulsa as a Pro Bowl player. But the key to the Dallas Cowboys is the left tackle position. The man from Boomer Sooner. In his second year, Tyler Guyton, you got to take it to the next level. Now on the defense. I don't know at this moment of this video going on, but Jerry Jones, I don't know what you're doing, man. You need to pay Michael Parsons. 52 sacks since he's been in the league, 112 quarterback pressures. Clearly, he's one of the top defensive ends / linebackers in rushing and passing the game. And 9 forced fumbles. You lose him, Jerry Jones, I might put the Dallas Cowboys down as my team. And I've been a fan for 60 years. What you doing, Jerry? I like to pick up a Kenneth Murray out of the Tennessee Titans at the linebacker position. I like Jack Sanborn. We picked up from Chicago. But the strength of the team for us to go to another level and play at a level for us defensively to get back into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl is Trayvon Diggs going to be able ready to go? Is Shavon Rivera, the corner out of East Carolina, is he going to be able to go? Dayron Bland, can he play at a high level before he got injured? Donovan Wilson is one of the best safeties in the game, along with Malik Hooker. Those are the worries for me, for the Cowboys, of being a team that can get back into the playoffs and go further. If you're a true Cowboys fan, you know how we think when the season started this time. Dallas always thinks Super Bowl or bust. We don't care what the record is. We don't care what's going on. And I think this team has enough talent to at least get to the NFC Championship game if the right pieces fall in place. And I tell you the truth, I like the coach because the players picked Brian Schottenheimer to be the head coach. So I like that. Being a Cowboys fan has been very tough over the last, I want to say, since 1996 without winning the Super Bowl. If Jimmy Johnson would have stayed the head coach, you're talking about a run with the New England Patriots had under Tom Brady and Bill Belichick. But you know what? It's always going to be expectation times in Dallas because we're the greatest franchise in all the professional sports. We're America's team. The silver and blue is never going to go away. The star is never going to go away. Dorsett, Staubach, Ed Too Tall Jones, Hollywood Henderson, stars, Tony Hill, Emmett, Michael Irvin, Troy Aikman, Charles Haley, Leon Lett, Russell Maryland, Tony Tolbert. I can go on and on. Hall of Famers. Jerry Jones, get it right. If you like the video this evening, please come in and share it. Please subscribe to my page, Vincent Turner 560 on YouTube. Y'all enjoy the evening. If you're a Cowboys fan, stand up and be proud this evening. America's team one more time. Be blessed.